Hi there, Cancer, and welcome to your mid-month reading. This is for essentially anybody that happens upon this video, but specifically for the Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Cancer, as well as your Venus, midheaven, potentially Mars, just whatever you feel you need at this time and have found yourself to my video. If you're cross-watching for someone, may you get all that you need in this reading, but at the very least be able to take what I say today and keep it in your back pocket for a day that you may need the advice that will come through, right? So welcome to your mid-month. I hope that the first half of June has been treating you very well, especially because we are getting ready to go into your birthday season. Happy early birthday, because I won't be posting at that time. But anyway, yeah, I do hope that everything has been going well. And if not, you can always make another choice and move in a different direction that can bring you closer to yourself and to the things that will make you the happiest, right? You can always make another choice. But nonetheless, let's get into your reading. What came out for you was the Star card in reverse, followed by the Ace of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands with the Eight of Swords. That came out on top of that. Going into the obstacles, you have the Four of Cups, followed by the Chariot card, and the Knight of Swords. Going into the end of June, and ways to get over these obstacles, you have the Empress card, followed by the Two of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So, what I am getting is that at this point in time, you may have a loss of faith in yourself and your ability to hold to your own convictions and beliefs. And I'm seeing that with the Star in reverse, with the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Swords. It's like you have put yourself in a mental prison. You're at a point of indecisiveness on a way to move forward. You are neglecting healing an aspect of your own character that may have been haunting you for a while now. It's like you are suppressing the thoughts and the beliefs and the past experiences that have shaped who you are, that you may not necessarily like about yourself, but I just feel like there's been a suppression of energy and of releasing the past, and in expressing your truth. There's like a fear there. I'm just getting that you are not in a place or in a position where you feel comfortable enough with expressing what your convictions or your beliefs are, what your truth is, setting standards for yourself that people cannot cross, right? Having boundaries. It's like there's a fear of doing that, or there's been a suppression of bringing some of your subconscious thoughts to the forefront in healing that aspect of yourself. And as far as the obstacles, right, for the mid-month, I feel like it's due to possibly your family members with this Four of Cups, just somebody in your external environment that's had an effect on you, and that has tried to cause you to stagnate or to be indecisive. I get like a devil angel type of energy. Again, with the contrast of like right and wrong, somebody has put you in a position where you don't necessarily know what step to take, or that's why you feel how you feel with the Star and the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords that I was just talking about. because they've been getting in your head for so long, it's like you start to believe what other people are saying. That is oftentimes, especially with the Four of Cups, it's negative, envious energy. So I'm hearing sifting. So coming into the mid-month and the end of June, you're going to have to sift through all the things that people have been telling you, or that people have told you, right? And the advice that others have been trying to give you. You really need to have the gift of discernment. And I'm really getting this with this Knight of Swords, and sifting through the opinions of others, and knowing what to listen to and what to just throw out. They may not consciously know, right, that the advice that they're offering is trash, okay? Because again, that type of advice or those types of thought patterns come from somewhere, their parents, grandparents, their own lineage, right? So they may not mean to deter you, but if that has been the case, you definitely need to address the situation. And I want to say do it calmly. Don't be aggressive. Don't be argumentative about it. This can be a card of just speaking without thinking. So definitely slow down coming into the mid-month as you try to gather the things that it is that you want to say to these people, or that you want to say to yourself, right? If you need to write a letter to yourself, to your younger self, to get rid of the things that you have been suppressing. And it might be uncomfortable a little bit, right? Because the Two of Wands talks about needing to expand your horizons, or making that choice as to whether or not you want to remain as the person that you are, or if you want to take a chance on something new. It's going to cause you to get out of your comfort zone, right? But just know that you are supported in making a different decision, which I believe I mentioned at the beginning of this video. You can always make a different choice, right? That is going to actually make you happier, that is going to allow you to speak your mind. You're done with holding back and allowing life to pass you by in a sense. You need to get out of your own way and open your heart up and your mind up and your throat chakra up, and be able to communicate the things that you want to say and not feel ashamed about it, and expressing the things that you want to do and or achieve and or accomplish as far as leaving your own legacy. Like, you can't be afraid to share your ideas, to share your beliefs, to express what your morals are and what your standards are. In a sense, you can very well be blocking your blessings and not being expressive of the things that you need, right? Having the gift of discernment as well, coming into the end of the month with what you want versus what you need, that can garner more success in your life. So definitely keep that in mind as you move forward through the rest of these energies. I feel like if your Mars is in Cancer, it works really well to be defensive when you are taking up for somebody that you love, right? Because Mars is all about like war and in the ways that you push forward in life, how you kind of take control of your own life, and or how you defend yourself against other people. It works well if your Mars is in Cancer when you're taking up for the people that you love and not being not being defensive when it comes to your own self, when it comes to people trying to give you constructive criticism, right? As long as it is constructive, then it's something to listen to. But if it's just critical judgments, people are being super judgmental about who you are, the way that you're acting, the way that you give love and or possibly receive love. Like, there's a big difference between somebody saying, hey, I think you're a bitch, versus, hey, I feel like sometimes when I try to express myself to you, you come across as being insensitive, which makes me then think that you don't really care about me, right? It affects the way that I try to go about garnering or nurturing a relationship with you. There's a very big difference between the two. You know what I'm saying? So in your relationship with other people, those that are in your external environment, especially with this Four of Cups, kind of watch for that as well. Watch how things come out of your mouth and how it affects other people. Try to take a different approach in how you express the things that also hurt you, right? If you don't have any living parents, it's a little bit harder to do, especially if there were some hard conversations you were supposed to have with them that you've always wished you could have had with them. Best thing that you can do in this situation is to write it all out in a letter, especially with this new moon. Is it in Gemini? I'm not quite sure what the new moon is in, but now is the perfect time to set new intentions for the ways that you want to go forth in your life. And at the end of writing that letter, you can release it by submerging the letter in water and or burning the letter. But you have to get the things that you have been repressing off of your chest. Most definitely how this resonates for you, because you are creating a blockage in your life as far as being able to be more creative and have more creative solutions to the problems in your life, as well as putting that creation back into your work, as well as being able to love yourself, pouring back into yourself so that you can love other people. So as that pertains to your work environment, your romantic situation, only you really know, but you definitely have to be more open to healing these aspects. And it's going to be uncomfortable, but you are divinely supported. So that's what I'm really picking up with all of these energies. As far as chakras go, definitely look into your root chakra, the sacral chakra, the throat chakra, and the heart chakra. Okay, I will leave the link for that in the description box below. But at this time, if this resonated, definitely give me a thumbs up, share this with your friends and family, and do subscribe for more. I will talk to you guys in July. Happy birthday.